And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. And my middle mouse button is not working anymore. I can't. I'm clicking it out. There's no movement, so I got to use the keyboard to move the camera again. Well, I was looking at this, and lo and behold, this first intersection here is quite popular. Indeed, very, very popular. So I'm thinking having some sort of limited access coming from here. So let's get these upgraded all the way out here, and then let's get a little bit more. I really need to turn road guides off. Helpful as they are kind of annoying at times. Okay. So I want this to be like an input from both sides. So let's see if we can actually accomplish this. Let's get some curviness going. Well, I guess, I mean, that's as direct as it's going to be. This side, however, I'm thinking we're going to go... I'm gonna go right here. Let's do straight line. Right there. And we're gonna slope that down. And then this side, we're gonna come up like this. Can we not snap to angle or grid? Or road length? Let's try to keep this as fluid as we can. Okay, so I want to try to get as severe of an angle. It looks like that's pretty much the angle I'm going to have to live with. And of course, we can't. Go out like this. Like that. Well, that's not... that's not really what I wanted to see. How about we start from this side? And then link it down like that. And then go a little bit more. Ooh, there we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Something like that. That's a little bit better. I mean, it's not perfect, certainly. Looks like we've got people using this one now, so that should lighten the load a little bit over here. And then people coming from this direction may start using this one as well instead of going straight on through. They can basically, really, if they want to, they can go up here, loop around, loop around, loop around, and then Bob's your uncle right in here. If they wanted to. I'm not saying they do. It's interesting that you find little traffic snarls like this. Because look at this, like coming all the way back here. That's insane. Like, that's crazy. Maybe I should link these two together. That might be something that would look horrible, but probably work really well. So let's do that, because you know what? I'm feeling. Let's get out there. And all of this doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't mind having some empty areas because, you know, unless you're like New York City or Shanghai or Hong Kong, you've got area that's not covered with something here and there anyway. Okay, let's see if anybody... Oh, yeah, I need to upgrade. Make sure those are going the right direction. That would help. That would help a little. We might need to manage... Yeah, we're going to need to manage some routes here. All right. Oh, nobody's using my winding path to get up to there. To get up to that area. Oh well. It's there if they want it. And what are you guys waiting for? Really? Junctions, no lights. Please, and let's manage some traffic. So you, only there. You, there, and you, there. How about that? And let's look at junctions. You can all just go in, no problem. And if I want some output here, if I want to try to get them out, I can, I wanted this to be a limited access. So these guys are all limited to coming in here, and that's fine. I just wanted to relieve a little bit of the pressure that was over here. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like it worked pretty well. The only thing is cars that change lanes really bog up the system. The game does not simulate lane changing very well. But yeah, look at that. We've really relieved a lot of the pressure. We got this traffic jam wave that's coming back, but yeah, we get a lot of traffic up in here. Because I want to develop this area down here. I really do. Let's get something going. Angle, length, grid. Okay, how about... is that too close to that intersection? I feel that it is. So let's dial this back a little ways. And then cut across. And then we're going to pull this one down. And we're going to cut across this way too. And then this. And then we can use a shorter stub of a road here to bind all these together. But this one here, we could use, maybe, we might have to use this one to go on the highway, or just not worry about it. Because we don't really have a nice way of doing that. I don't know if we can, pretty sure we could link up to these. I want to try to get my power up here a little bit better. I don't know why all this is zonable. I mean, I know why, but I don't know why it still is. It should not be zonable. You're just going to interrupt my other zoning. So you go away. Getting a little bit better. I don't need zoning along all my highways. That's a very bad idea. I don't want to accidentally zone them. I don't want to even think about zoning them. It's just a bad idea all around. You know, before I put that cross line in there, I should have looked to see where my edges were. That would have been relatively smart. When we have this line going up, I kind of want, we're going to go across. Across here. Because as you can see, I could build this industry up here, you know, and I did name these. I didn't get any name suggestions, but when I'm not recording, I can usually come up with names. So you can see there's OR in the name, Boring Inc. Over here, there's Bloggers LSE, and there's Log in the name. And this one I just named 5H Industries, because that's the farm, and if anybody's ever heard of 4H, you know where that comes from. Wait a second. We're going to pause it. Do we have alternate power coming from somewhere? Because I just cut our power supply off. And of course, if you can see, this is in the wrong place. So all of that's got to go away. Yep, all of it's got to go away. And we're going to place the one right there. So it's just going to shift it down slightly. That way, I'm a little bit more space efficient up here, and that's kind of what I wanted. And then we're going to go for the turning lane style right down the middle. Where's my there's my road. And you get a turning lane. Over here, well, we can see what we can do. I'm thinking this is going to be pretty much commercial over here. Something like that, and then literally like right here, only one more square over. No, not right there. How could you? All right, like, right there. Let's extend you a little ways. You can go there. You can get cut off. Come down here. So I can make this like a little commercial stub. Sort of, kind of. And then over here, I am thinking taking this, we're going to come in here. We're going to cut across here. Something like this. And then, well, I think we're going to have to cut it in somewhere. Of course, it doesn't really line up very well. How do I want to do this? Maybe this can be a commercial block and this can be all the residential stuff. I'm liking that idea better. I am. So, I just don't want a lot of zigzaggy roads through here. I don't think that would fare very well. So, if we do this. Something Get those in place. And then, well, we can hook this side up here and this side up here. And then join together like that. And then one down here. So there's multiple points that they can get out of. And then this area here, we might have to cut into this commercial to link it up. But that's already a pretty busy road, as you can see. And I'm not sure if I want to make that any busier. This thing over here, I'm thinking this is where I want to try to have the exit point of the freeway, although I could maybe do another entrance. I think a lot of vehicles are going to want to come in, and then going out, it's a little easier. Let's make sure we have, oh yeah, see, we don't have any water. Let's try, really, I don't have, that's just off the grid right there, unfortunately. Oh, is this, why is this not snapping? There it is. So, right, you, and then, whoa. Something like that. I'm actually not sure if we need this one, but let's do it anyway. All right, so now we gotta make sure power is getting where it needs to go. I think the best way to do that would be to zone some stuff over here that can get built and then, you know, carry on its merry way. Let's look at, let's see, where can we, this is all going to be residential right here, and maybe even out here. We're kind of hacking into the system here. And we've already got this train using this line here. So I could sort of maybe slap one right in the center of this residential area here. And just maybe bind it into, I'm thinking like right here would be a good spot. And then let's turn curviness on. As far as going down, I'm not sure if we're going to have them come down. There's going to be lots of jobs and lots of things to do. I think we're going to need another one. If this is going to be like a commercial sector in here, we're also going to want one in here. Maybe out there. And then I want that to be able to go back and forth just in case. I mean, it's not the best looking system in the world, but who's counting, right? Okay, so that's going up there. Let's get the zones finished up. And then I'm going to jump them over on this side. And remember, these are all too loud to really do anything for us as far as zoning residential. So I need to put office space in the back there. All right, we're starting to bridge this. I'm really hoping we can build some out here as well. I have a feeling this little intersection is going to be quite popular pretty soon. All right, so that connected there. I don't know where these... Oh, there's some power. Yeah, that's where it's getting its power right now. I need some redundancy in there. I don't like how sparse, or I don't like relying on that one itty bitty connection. Okay, so this can go away because we've bridged that, which means I can build those and then office space along the back. Yeah, that all has to be office. It's the only thing that I can zone that's actually quiet, which is weird, but... And then, of course, all this stuff back here has to be office. Which takes, you know, it cuts into our industrial demand a little bit, which is unfortunate, but... and then let's look at zones here. Should we extend the education district? Who's got unemployment? Actually, our unemployment is, I mean, at worst, at well-educated. So if we extend our uneducated district, I think that would probably be fine. Let's extend that. Going down to there. And then coming up into here. All of the derpiness. Okay. And then our educated, obviously we want to extend this to the shoreline. So this whole area will be more educated. I might have to do something about that rail. For now, I'm going to ignore it. There. So there's a nice path. Get some good education down there. I might want to put in... we've got a drop off there. Oh, look at that bus line. Wow. Fancy. Let's see. I kind of want to put in another high school down here. Yeah, see, well, these are all fresh. This is all fresh zoning from a couple previous episodes, so I'm not too worried about that. But I would like a large high school right down here. Since this is basically the educated masses over here, I need to get some of that coverage so they can get educated. Because these ones are all full. I've got two over here, and they're both completely full. Which is, you know, it's nice. I ain't lying. It's nice that we got some good education. Now, I'm not sure whether to put residential along this main road. It's a little dicey. Commercial, this can come up. Let's get some commercial in here. Something like that. Just to get that going. And then we can add a metro line. Where's a good spot? Well, we don't really have anything. Well, we have one line coming out here. We do have some industrial up here, so let's create a new line. And we're going to go from here to here. To here. Swing that down, and we're going to go here. Zip over to there. Then let's come over to here. Oh, no. Because I need to go up to here to finish it. And I don't like that. Well, it can turn there, which is kind of surprising. So we're just gonna do it. And I might want to just move that maybe down here. So which color did that? What color did that apply? Let's change this to like pink, something that we can see really easily. And then go to Metro, hide all of these. Oh, I put a bunch of pink ones in here. What is this named? Blue Wonders Belmont Heights. So that must be that one right there. Yep, right there. That's what that one is. And I want to take this stop. Close. Go here. Drag stop to move it. I want to move it down here. Not that that does anything. How about let's drag it. That curves up there. How about we drag it up to here? Get this industry over here covered pretty well. All right. Close that, close that. And then I've got some zoning to do. I just gotta come in here and keep this zoning, and by the time we come back for next episode, this will all hopefully be full of people, which is glorious. Let's get some more commercial. I just want to zone. Just zone all of it. And I want to do the standard. I'll get rid of those. You know, basically the same. All my neighborhoods have quick ways of getting around. And then if you want to walk across the street or across to here, you can. Fun stuff right here. But if it cuts down on the number of cars on our roads, all the better. That's the whole point of all these paths and stuff, is just to, if people need to get somewhere on foot, they have the option to do so. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.